Okay, so I'm just gonna jump right into this. Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, people of all ages. My name is Nosh. You will see me up here in the blue. I am the Protoss player. Now, I am by no means a good StarCraft player. I'm actually a below average, pre-mediocre StarCraft player. And over the next few months, I guess, seeing as it's taken me a long time, I'm going to be doing a little quest to Gold League. Now, I've been playing StarCraft a little bit, very casually, since I got it when it came out. It's now just the start of 2012, and in the multiplayer campaign, the highest, not campaign, in the multiplayer ladder, sorry, the highest I've ever managed to achieve on my own is just, I think it was 80-ish in the Silver League. So I stopped playing, I missed the entirety of Season 4, didn't place at all. And yeah, basically, because of that, I decided, you know what, Season 5, let's get some games in before the expansion comes out, let's try and get a little bit better, so I decided what I would do was, try and place, but in my placement match, when I was playing, the first match I played, the guy that I played against, GG instantly, like, game loads, GG, out he goes, and that was me fucked. I was just placed rank 100 on the bottom of a bronze league, which, to be fair, I'm quite glad I was placed bottom of bronze. But this is going to be my quest to gold. So, like I say, it's going to be an epic journey, and I hope you'll follow it with me. But this is a bronze Protoss clambering for some golden dreams. Now, you can see my little scout has not got his luck the first time, but, my initial build against Zerg, as you can see, is Forge into Fast Expand. That's what Steve's doing here. That's why I'm slowly but surely, building up the minerals. Now, I'm scouting. I see that he's got no gas, and that his pool's down, so I go down here to try and plant a pylon. I don't know why I didn't plant it there, but off I go, sneak around, plant a pylon, and run away. Now, he's instantly going to run up, try and, I don't know, chase me out of his base by the look of it, rather than go straight for the pylon, but that's fair enough. I want to expand, I want to deny the Zerg from expanding, so that's my plan for now. Pardon me. A little bit about myself while we watch me decide that I don't want to lead this guy straight back to my base. I'm going to lead him up here because, as you can see, my cannon's not finished yet. So, I'm 24, I work a full-time job in a fast food chain to make the money, and then I, live with my girlfriend in Dundee in Scotland. I play computer games every opportunity I get. I relax and enjoy myself. I wouldn't say I have a stressful life at all. I have quite a nice, happy time. Yeah, that's pretty much me. I mean, I work a lot. I play games. That's pretty much my exciting existence. Now, I don't know what goes on here. He decides not to come all the way up this ramp. Watch. So, yeah, I don't care. I don't care where he's going. So he doesn't get shot by my cannon wall, which is not over the top at all. And there isn't a wall as soon as you can make it through this gap here. And that's alright. Now this is, as you can see, quite a long-ish game. This is maybe I think it was my 8th game in total. The initial idea was to cast every single one of my Quest to Gold games myself, and then, yeah, at the moment I'm sitting at 100 games, and I was like rank 5 bronze till I lost like 8 games back to back the last time I played. So, our good friend Zergy McZerg here, sorry I didn't even introduce the poor person, digitalmord, his expansion's down, but nothing compared to my expansion. Apparently, I killed something that wasn't a worker, but yeah, his worker supply is not as awesome as my worker supply. I'm not sure if there is a gap here. I don't think there is. I think I've got a super full wall off. I'm not sure if my good friend Mord has. Yeah, he did. He sent up a Zergling or a drone or something to come and have a wee skek to see what was going on, and walked into my wall. Now you'll notice I have no army, and he has not much army either. My workers, again, I'm just going drone, whereas he's going a lot more of a tech route. I mean, he's got layer coming through. He has his evolution chamber, coming through. He's already got his roach warren out. He's got a spine crawler, which I assume is gonna go for a wee walk. Come down here somewhere. I was trying to right click, it didn't do anything. But yeah, the start of this game was really slow and not a lot was going on. That's why I decided to make this the intro game, so I could talk a lot more. My current game plan in my head is macro up, get to about 40-ish supply on just workers, which at the moment I'm getting quite close to, 36 out of 2. Now notice this Nidus network, and I don't know, some spores as well for some reason, but this Nidus network will come into play. The spores are coming in the back and in the front for, I guess, probably detection more than anything else. And our good friend Overlord, who eventually becomes our slightly less of a good friend Overseer, is going to sneak up somewhere up here-ish. So fortunately for me, this doesn't finish quickly and the Overlord doesn't get out quickly, while my good friend Digi is pumping out some roaches. I've got 6 gates. Nothing says I hate you and I want you to die, like 7 gateways in total. I'm not taking out any upgrades because, I mean, let's face it, upgrades are for fannies. I'm doing not a terrible job of spending my money. I'm not spending my gas as much as I'd like to be spending gas, but I mean, I'm only just researching Warp Gate, which, as I'm sure you can see, is a standard 9 minutes into a game against Zerg. But thankfully for me, digitalmord seemed just as happy as me to sit back and macro up, and he wasn't as good at it as clearly I'm not. But anyway, 45 supply. He's sitting in a nice army supply of 17, so if he was to show up, I'd be dead. Here's our good friend Mord, who has vision of nothing in that corner, but my pylon vision is gonna show you everything I can see there. I decide now's the best time to get ground level 1. I decide to put down a second forge so I can double upgrade all the way across the sky. My current army supply is still 0 though, because, you know, who needs an army? My warp gate, I'm pretty sure just finished there. I decided to go for a third forge, because that's not a third forge, that's a robo. I decided to go for a second forge, because I've already said. Again, perfect time for a Nidus to be now, but, oh, what's that little red dot? What's that little red dot on the mini-map? It's his Nidus. Thankfully I get my gates out, and I'm like, hey, let's go have a look at that, and bring out some stalkers. And he's like, lol, 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 kill the Nidus, kill his units. I see the Overlord, I'm pretty sure I saw the Overlord, no? No, well, it's gonna walk right through my base anyway, so there he is. Essentially. He gets a good view of my 6 gates before I, you know, Mordor him. I'm putting out a couple of Overseers now. Observers, sorry, these are pathed around to double check expansions. I think the second one, when it comes out, where did it go? Where did you go? Second Overseer. I did have 2, don't I? Yeah, 2 Overseers. Dunno, is that him there? There he is. Second Overseer pretty much does the same thing, comes down here, goes across here again. I'm scanning, and I'm just trying to get it into his base, see what's going on. Now, I don't know at this point he has this expansion, but I obviously do about now, as you can see it. My army supply still a little bit less than his, but my worker supply is making up for it. I mean, income-wise, I'm ahead. Yeah, winning the income game. Oh, didn't have that up. I decided the best use of all these warp gates is to warp in just stalkers. I mean, who needs anything else, right? Just stalkers all the way across the sky. Not gonna be very exciting at this point. So I'm probably gonna fast forward, go to times 2. This is Urgling, sneaks across here, comes up and just chills out down here, just to see if I go here to expand. I put this observer in the middle of the map to see if he's coming across. He's, again, still holding these 2 towers, but with his Urgling and a drone. Digi takes his third around 14 minutes, I'd say. At this point, I'm deciding, you know what, a warp prism seems like a good idea. While, you know, infestation pit's coming on at my good friend's house. From my vision, I can see that he can't see me. I'm like, fantastic. Get Twilight Council out so that I can get my +2s. Gonna slow it down again. I was gonna expand down here. Or up here. Oh, does he see it? No. This is actually really bad luck on my part. For like no reason he comes over here and spots this. And that's, you know, that's just sour. And he sees my observer, and that gets double sour. So I was going to expand over here, but then this Zerglin killed my probe, so I decided to send a... Whoa, guys, calm down, it's okay. Calm down. Man, these guys are really not having a good day. I do decide, there you go, to send a ridiculous over-the-top number of stalkers over here, just to kill this one little Zergling for blocking my expansion, because nothing says die Zergling like, you know, a group of 5 or 6 stalkers. This is the best way to make sure there's no Zerglings where you want to expand. Now he notices that that's what I've done. So he's like, maybe he's going to expand over there. Let's go over here. Now, he's got Hive Tech coming out, whereas I've got 4 Colossus at a time, because 4 Robos all the way across the sky is the way to win this game. Oh, what's this? Oh, there's a pylon and a Nexus, so let's drop one of these. Now, me, being me, I just like cancel, run away. The wings are like, yeah, he is expensive. No, I didn't have an expansion. Let's go down here, and I drop this pylon just to see what he sends at me, really. Just links, so, okay, that's fair enough. At this point, as I'm sure you might have noticed, I've got significantly more Robos than I had a minute ago, and I'm pumping out, you know, Colossus 0 at a time, because I don't have any pylons. So let's build 4 pylons. That seems like I want to supply block myself. And let's build our expansion somewhere sensible, because, you know, to be honest, why would we build it up here? That just doesn't seem logical at all. I do notice a lot of things in my own game that I don't like. Idle probes hanging about, not doing anything, you know. Idle probes hanging about, not doing anything. At some point I shot a hole in my own wall so I could get my workers and my units and my dudes out. But, you know, massing Colossus is the way forward. Our good friend Zergy McZerg is, you know, he's getting his Hive Tech up, you know, he's getting some Corruptors up. I imagine he's probably gonna go Broodlards, or that's where he was aiming, but 3 base at 21.5 minutes is not exactly ideal, and he does have quite the mix of units going on here. Some Infestors, Corruptors, some Roaches, some Lings, some fucking Hydralisks. He's got everything. Comes into my base with just Lings, and I said, hey, zap zap. Zap zap. That's not nice. He's 200. I don't know why he's not just charging me down and punching me in the neck. I mean, my level 3-3 is just about finished. 3-3. Oh, okay, there you go. 3-3 weapons. I've already cut through 100% of his 80% on the supply of his army. I don't even know why this is doing. I literally just chew everything he has in that instant. I just march on with a 198 army. Well, not completely, because there's 3 Colossus coming out. He's in trouble. He's just, I mean, he left me too long on 2 bases. He stayed in 2 bases himself to, you know, stand a chance. I'd like to pretend that I leave these 2 Colossus here because I'm bad ass and I don't want anything coming out here while I go up here and rush this base with the rest of my army, but to be completely honest, I'm just stupid. And I didn't, like, you know, line them up with the rest of my army. So I pulled the one with all the health up to where there's no threat, and leave the one with a tiny bit of health down where there is a threat, so that, you know, he can get absolutely murdered. Sneak him off, sneak, and he actually makes out alive with his 1 HP. You come up here, War of the Woods style, shooting away all his base, and then we took out the base up here. Now my 1 HP Colossus is going to be fine. As a ditch effort, I guess, Mord has a whole bunch of Corruptors come down. But unfortunately, I've got tabs and tabs of Stalkers, which don't have blink even though I had a Twilight Council for like 20 minutes. for free for you. So, I mean, yeah, sorry. Basically, he's just like, yeah, GG. And I'm like, ah, GG, and GG's again. Now you'll notice that this replay goes on for another 4 minutes. It's just because I was like, yeah, guys, just run around and kill all his buildings. And wonder after I kill all his buildings, why is he not being revealed? How do I make the game just end automatically without, you know? And I was like, do I have to kill the overlords? Maybe I just kill the creep. But I thought, fuck it, I can't really be bothered making one observer to do that, even though I had this apply to. So I just jumped out. Yeah, but that's it. That's me. I'm that guy. I win. These are my games. I'm going to post some of the good ones, some of the bad ones, the ones I win, the ones I lose, just for a laugh. That's not what I meant to go to. An average of 35 to 31 APMs. You can see I'm a top class Super McDaddy player, but yeah, I'm going to post some more games, just see how it goes in the quest to gold. And I'll keep you updated. Peace and love.